Hi there guys, it's Friday again, and as I promised you in my first clip of the year 2021, I promised you to speak about funding an account, and I promised you to speak about some facts like what should be or what is the useful amount of money I should put into a new account. First of all, you need to be 100% sure what to trade. If your goal is just to trade stocks, if your goal is to day trade stocks, then you should be aware of a couple of rules out there. And these kind of rules, they almost tell you how much money you should start with. Just because of the reason that there is a rule, it's a so-called pattern day trader rule. And this kind of a rule, which is implemented from the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority in the States, tells you that you have a minimum account of $25,000. So if you start trading, if you start with day trading in, for example, US stocks, and I can tell you these are the most interesting and important stocks you can trade on the long side and on the short side, just because the American exchanges like the NYSE or the NASDAQ, they deliver so much liquidity. You easily find hundreds of useful stocks to day trade with. If you start funding an account and you know it yourself, if you maybe start with 1, 2, or 3 trades, you may be aware of the fact that you will drop underneath that 25K barrier. So you know it yourself that you better should start with an amount above that. You can start with 25,500, 26, 27, 30, 40 or 50K, whatever. But one thing for sure, you should simply keep, or let's say better, especially that kind of a word, you should maintain the 25K level just to be sure that you can still day trade stocks. So that is the point. That is the only thing. You should be aware that this kind of rules don't disappear from one day to another. So you should live with that. If you don't want to, you're not allowed to day trade stocks, US stocks, for example, directly. And if you don't want that, of course, you have other possibilities. The financial markets offer you a lot of stuff. For example, contracts for difference, if you like to do so. In that case, you don't have to start with 25K or more. You could easily start with 5 or 10K. But you always need to remember that there is more than just funding an account. It's the expression like risk and money management. And be sure, the bigger the account is, the more easier it is to maintain a useful risk and money management. Okay, that's it for now. Hopefully you guys have a great weekend. Relax, chill, have a nice glass of wine or beer or whatever. And just keep it up. Let's just keep the drive. And we see us next week, next Friday, same time, same place. So for Friday, as you see. And good trades. Good luck. Stay safe and healthy. See you. Happy weekend.